Yobachi 2007 back at you again with another one. And we're catching up again with our friend, the therapist, the friendly neighborhood therapist, Unusually Bree. Now, we have been taking a look at some of her activity here recently. So, about a month ago, we caught up with Bree to see what she was up to. And she's back out there only about 7 months after she was fired for it, still talking about her patient population, men in her patient population, as being dusties, as we note in this video. You can hear it out of her own mouth. She's still on that tip. And then we came back with another video about another week later because she was jumping in on the passport bros situation. And of course, you can imagine what her opinion is about black men exercising their options and doing positive things for their lives that don't involve women like Unusually Bree. You can imagine what she has to say about that, or you cannot imagine. You can actually come and check out this video on the channel. So it's about as soon as we recorded this video and left her channel for a minute, right behind us recording that video, probably that very next week, it's like she had another video with some news for us. So let's take a listen to the news that Unusually Bree has for us. The elegant therapist with a master's degree and all the education that black women have to run circles around us. Let's see this presentation and what she's doing with all that wonderful education.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
So there you go. There's your highly educated therapist who we are, as black men, deficient. We're deficient in being able to communicate with them so that we can have these wonderful relationships that we should want to have with these women, and women who come on television or come on the internet to present themselves like this, who've never had a baby. And okay, we're gonna leave the stretch marks alone. But uh, we're supposed to need to increase our emotional capacity and our emotional vocabulary so we can be worthy of women like this, whose plan it is for her career with her master's degree to do her soon coming OnlyFans page. That's what black men need to get in therapy in order to be able to get with. We're going to take a look at this video from Beast Mode Smooth's page and it's actually from Bree's page, but he's provided us the clip. So let's take a look.
Apparently she can't get a man.
What's up? I got a lot of more shit on my mind. A lot of more grammar. I got a lot more shit on my mind, and I'm gonna spit it off. I'm tired of dating, just off the simple fact that men deserve hell in jail. Not all y'all, but just like 99.9.999% of y'all. As someone who gives all in the relationships, I don't want to do that shit anymore. I would like to be taken care of, but, you know, we'll see. You know, for one, I would like to be the one that's, like, nurtured, you know, but, not sure when.
On her bare cheeks, so she's either bottomless or in something that's not covering up much of her bottoms to where this needed to be blurred out to you, for other people to show it. This is your good therapist. This is the black woman who black men are not only having circles run around us by, but we should also want to go out of our way to make sure that we can have the emotional vocabulary so we can beg women like this to be with us, because this is what we should be going for, according to them. And she's the epitome of what she calls herself, a bad bee that all of us should be striving for. And we're the problem that we can't do what it takes to deserve a woman who presents herself like this. And no, even though I'm harping on the master's degree, understand I have a master's degree, so this is not any kind of jealousy or anything like that. This is me laughing at them thinking that that matters to men in dating them. That's what that's about. And before we go any further, please hit that like button. Please like this video up. subscribe to the channel, and we're going to get right back to the program. So she just talked about how she wants to be nurtured by men, and here she goes with her whole bottoms having to be blurred out because of the stripperesque pornographic behavior she's engaged in. She's going to smack her cheek again and give us some more of the strip tease with her master's degree and her therapeutic training.
You know, but not sure when or if that's ever gonna happen. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna mind my business. Yeah, y'all don't deserve my good, kind-hearted nature or this ass. Y'all don't deserve the love that I be giving. Y'all don't deserve the time and the attention. Y'all don't want to do a deep dive so y'all can take a deep dive.
That's your therapist, men. Now, further than her describing her impending sex work, which she's already, as we can see, has already begun, even without the OF, or maybe that's what that is. Maybe that's where that comes from. She's also out here talking about accountability. Not her accountability, of course. No, you couldn't have that. Black men's need for accountability. So she's talking about some black men have come in her DMs or whatever have you and have apologized. Okay, so here's how she takes their apology.
I keep seeing is them apologizing for actively destroying my fucking life. But I would like to explain why those apologies don't mean a single fucking thing to me. Let me continue. People who struggle to take accountability only apologize after the fact once they see the ramifications of their actions, but they only apologize to make themselves feel better. Allow me to elaborate on what a real apology looks like. Real apologies involve an apology, taking accountability or ownership for what the fuck you did, and then changing the behavior. So correct.
So let's listen to her own resuscitation of this issue. A real apology includes taking accountability for what you did and changing the behavior. So I even noted right here in the comments, I had to ask the question, is she serious? Because she is indeed the most unaccountable person in the history of life. Because she gave a half-baked apology and then took it right back when she gave a half-baked apology to try to avoid consequences. When she received the consequences of getting fired anyway, she went right back and took it back, said the same thing, and has engaged, as I showed at the top of this, she has engaged in the same behavior since then. Okay, I moved the screen. It's not going to show the same thing. So let's go to this video I did shortly after she was fired. And actually, in the video, I'm going to explain where we are with this.
So now this is the aftermath, right? This is a couple days after she finally got fired. And before she was fired, when she was in limbo, she had been reported and she had been called in for a meeting and she knew it was under consideration that she might be fired. She came out and she apologized for the way she spoke and what she had done in her videos and for her offenses towards men. But then let's come back and see what she does here after the fact, after she's been fired. Let's see this accountability.
Hey guys, firstly I want to say thank you guys so much for the overwhelming support in all of this, but I want to just like hit a couple points really quick to just like help you guys understand better what's going on. So long story short, I posted some stuff on Monday, was literally fired on Friday, telling people to go to therapy. And a lot of people got upset and attempted to hurt me, but I want you guys to understand that you didn't just hurt me. Yeah.
Let's start with the lack of accountability that we already have here. Her framing it as she just told people to go to therapy. She knows that's a lie. You know that's a lie. We all know that's a lie. What she did is singled out a certain group of people based on their race and gender, said they were somehow psychologically and emotionally deficient. And then her way of helping as a clinical professional, her way of helping those folks who she identified and deemed were psychologically deficient, and she deemed them so solely based on their race gender combination. Her way of dealing with those people was to call them dusty bitches. That's what a clinical psychologist, that's how she treats her patient population. Again, this is well below the ethical standards of a professional clinician.
All right, so there's some more there, but We're going to jump forward. This is from my video. You can see here, fired therapist still says men are dusty, accountability and ethics. Again, she took no real accountability and showed no ethics in her behavior. So I called her out about it way back then. And she's coming up with this crap again, saying what a real apology is when she's not doing any of the real apology or taking any of the accountability that she's talking about. So more to the point.
So, while you guys did this shit for clicks and views, my clients lost a support system.
No, they gained one. When they fired you and reassigned them, they didn't lose anything. They got reassigned to better, probably more qualified and more mentally stable therapists, so they might actually be able to get some help. And then the further issue here is getting back to this accountability. While you guys did this for likes and clicks, when in fact we have her whole page of her doing this for likes and clicks, her shaking like a stripper for likes and clicks, her calling men bitches and dressing half naked for likes and clicks. This is for likes and clicks right here.
Okay, so we'll put a pause on that. So again, we show again what she says in her video that you need to do to take accountability. You guys probably can't read it. Taking accountability is taking ownership for what the F you did. Does she do that? No, what you guys did. It's your fault. You did it. Not what she did, what you did. And change your behavior. And I showed at the top of the video that she has not changed her behavior. 7 months later, she's still calling men dusty bees, and she's out here doing this as a clinical professional.
Y'all don't deserve the time and the attention. Y'all don't want to do a deep dive.
Just insane. The most unaccountable person in the history of life. UnusallyBree. We're going to get out of here on this one. This sister needs severe psychological help, and we can't help her, but we are going to call out the absolute nonsense. Hit the like button if you will. Subscribe to the channel. You got to like this video up, and then I'm going to get out. Yobachi 2007. Peace. Yobachi 2007 back at you again with another